Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back for another video in the View into Huck's World, and today we're going to do a video comparison on the Samsung Gear S2 and the Samsung Gear S3. Now this is more so going to be for the person who's thinking about should they upgrade or should they just stick with what they got so far as the Gear S2 is concerned, and for the individual who are thinking about buying a Gear S2 or Gear S3, which one should they buy? Now we're not going to go deep off into the specs. We did do videos on both, so we will leave a link in the description where you can go check out those two videos. Now, the Gear S2 it came out in 2015, and you pretty much can find this smartwatch for about $200 at Best Buy and or Amazon, and cheaper if you go over to eBay. And the Gear S3 is pretty much going to stick at the price of $349. It just came out at the end of the year. Christmas time, it was a little bit cheaper. Christmas is over. Okay, so we will leave a link in the description also where you can go ahead and take a look at these smartwatches on eBay and Amazon. Okay, so without further ado guys, let's go ahead and check out the smartwatches and see the differences and the similarities between the two. Now looking at these smartwatches, they're both beautiful. You can see the difference in the design. They're both circular and they are both very unique. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at the Gear S2 real quick. Look at the design. It has a metal casing to it. You got a home button, back button, which is pretty much flattened out. Of course, you have a mic. The band is a rubber band. It's not your traditional 22mm band. It's a proprietary band, but you do get an extra pair of bands. But yes, you cannot change it out for a leather band at all. Okay, it has a rotating bezel, and it's rated IP68 for water and dust resistance, so you can dunk this in the water up to 1.5 meters of water and for 30 minutes. So if you get this wet, there's no real major and worrying about it getting damaged or anything like that. But all in all, this does look like a great watch. Now, also the screen size is a 1.2. You get 512 megabytes of RAM. This also comes with Samsung Pay. It's rated, again, IP68 for the water and dust resistant. Has an always on display, pretty much like Android Wear. And you have 4 gigs of memory, so you can store a lot of pictures, music, applications, and you are definitely good to go with this smartwatch. Now all in all, it's a good look. The display is kind of small for my taste, but overall it's one of the most unique smartwatches on the market. It's one of the first ones that came out with the rotating bezel. No other company has done this yet, and pretty much people are thinking that they should take a cue from this, but I beg to differ. Let Samsung do their thing with this rotating bezel. Now, we're going to take a look at the Gear S3, which I'm going to be really honest with you, this is my favorite smartwatch to date. It was the Moto 360. I still love the Moto 360, but I think Samsung put their foot in this one. And on this one, you have a stainless steel casing, and you have the rotating bezel, so there's a lot of DNA between the two. You also have a leather band that you can take off and change into any type of band that you want to put on here. Has your traditional 22mm band. Is also a leather band as well. Both smartwatches have the heart rate monitor, and this is your back button, this is your home button, and I like the way the buttons kind of stick out. It helps it to look more like a traditional watch compared to the Gear S2, and I didn't think I would like it, but it actually grew on me. I actually love it. So if you look at the size, I didn't think 1.3 would be that much bigger than the 1.2, but you can see the huge difference in size, which is probably going to push women away just a little bit. But I have seen some women wearing really big watches on their wrist, so that might not hurt at all. Now, let's talk about the differences. One of the differences is the UI. Now, when I say UI, I'm talking about the way it looks. Now, there's an update that came through as I was doing this video, and so it's got some changes to it, not totally over to the way that this UI looks. So let's look at the weather. We got the weather up on the Gear S2. Let's look at the weather, and this is the way the weather looks on this smartwatch. I like this a lot better on the Gear S3 than I like the Gear S2. I like the layout, I like the information that it gives, and it just looks outright better. So let's look at the steps as well. So it has been changed quite a bit actually. It has a whole total different look. Now this is your step application, which looks different from the Gears 2. Maybe with another update, this is going to get the same UI that's on the Gears 3. Okay, so all in all, what I like about the Gears 3 is that you can dress up and dress down in this one. The Gears 2 is more so of a sports watch. It looks more like a sporty watch than it does a casual and or a dress-up watch, which isn't a bad deal if you're into working out. Also, this one has a speaker. Didn't get to mention that to you. This one has a speaker. This one doesn't. Now, you may say, oh, that's not a big deal. But having a speaker adds a little bit more convenience in answering phone calls and or listening to music, like if you're in the kitchen washing dishes or cleaning up, or even if you're just outside waiting on the bus, you can listen to your music out aloud without having your Bluetooth headset hooked up to it, and or you don't have to go looking for your smartphone. So I think that's a huge convenience. The speaker so far is not having it like you don't on the Gears 2. We don't know why they took it away. They had it on the original Gears, but they took it away on the Gears 2. They then put it back on the Gears 3. Go figure. Okay? Another difference, we talked about the size, the battery. Now the battery has been boosted up, which is going to give you more time with the watch than the Gears 2. But all in all, they both are pretty much going to last you a day and a half to almost 2 days for the most part. Now, they're saying that the Gears 3 is going to last you up to 3 days. I beg to differ. It's all based off of use in the applications that's running on both smartwatches. Now, the RAM has also been boosted from 512 in the Gears 2 to 768 megabytes of RAM on the Gears 3, which means that you can throw anything at this, and this should pretty much run smoothly with no problem. Now, they both have Super AMOLED display, which means that you're going to have a sharp, crisp look on this smartwatch. Let me clear this up real quick. And so both are good deals. So it's all based off of preference, where you are financially, and what is your taste. Do you like a stainless steel casing, or are you looking for something that's more sporty? Okay, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Tell me what you think and which one you're going to choose. Is it going to be the Gears 2, the sporty look, or is it going to be the Gears 3 with a more classic design? Okay, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. If it was, make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you want to see more videos like this, then please make sure you subscribe to my channel. And as always, I will see you all at the next video. Take care.